Rohan was a boy who never valued time. He was 15 years old, intelligent but incredibly lazy. His mother, Meena, always told him how important time was, but her words never seemed to reach him. "Rohan, wake up. It's already 7 a.m. You will be late for school." Meena called out every morning, but Rohan would groan, pull the blanket over his head, and sleep for another half an hour. His school books lay untouched on his desk, gathering dust. His homework was always incomplete, and his teachers were tired of reminding him to submit assignments on time. He had talent, but he wasted it by procrastinating. "Rohan, time is priceless. Once it's gone, you can never get back," his mother often told him. Yes, I know," Rohan would reply, not paying attention. He always thought there was plenty of time for everything. Rohan's laziness affected every part of his life. He missed the school bus almost every day and had to walk to school, often reaching late. His teachers scolded him, and his grades suffered. One day, his teacher, Mr. Sharma, called him after class. "Rohan, you are capable of scoring high marks, but you waste your time. If you don't change, you will regret it later," Mr. Sharma warned him. Rohan nodded, but in his mind, he thought, "There's still time. I can improve later." At home, his mother grew more worried. She had seen his father struggle in life because of missed opportunities. She didn't want her son to make the same mistake. One evening, she sat beside Rohan and said gently, "Beta, time waits for no one. Every second you waste will never return. Please, learn to value time." Rohan, as usual, just smiled and said, "I'll do better, Ma. Don't worry." But deep down, he wasn't serious. Then came the annual school sports day. Rohan had always wanted to participate in the 100-meter race, but he never practiced. He always thought, "I can start tomorrow." His best friend, Aman, however, practiced every morning. He woke up early, exercised, and trained hard. On the day of the race, Rohan stood at the starting line, confident that his natural talent would be enough. But as soon as the race began, Aman and the others sped ahead, leaving Rohan struggling behind. By the time he reached the finish line, the race was already over. Aman had won first place, while Rohan finished last. The embarrassment hit him hard. He looked at Aman, who was celebrating with his trophy, and felt ashamed. If only he had trained, if only he had managed his time better, he could have won. That night, he couldn't sleep. His mother's words echoed in his head. "Time is priceless. Once it's gone, you can never get it back." The next morning, Rohan woke up at 6 a.m. on his own. His mother was surprised. "What happened?" she asked. "I lost the race, Ma. Not because I was not talented, but because I wasted my time. I don't want to lose again," he admitted, feeling guilty. His mother smiled and said, "I'm glad you finally understand. But remember, changing your habits will take time. Stay consistent." From that day, Rohan changed his ways. He started waking up early, completing his homework on time, and managing his schedule efficiently. He even began practicing for the next sports event. At first, it was difficult. His old habits tempted him to be lazy again, but he pushed through. Slowly, he started seeing results. His grades improved, his teachers appreciated his hard work, and he even made it to the finals of the next sports competition. 1 year later, Rohan stood on the school stage with a gold medal around his neck. He had won the 100-meter race, defeating Aman this time. As he looked at the crowd, he saw his mother, smiling proudly. He ran to her and said, "Ma, you were right. Time is truly priceless." She patted his head and said, "I'm proud of you, Beta. You learned the most important lesson in life. Never waste time." From that day, Rohan never took time for granted. He became disciplined, responsible, and successful, proving that once you understand the value of time, you can achieve anything.